I spent $9,000 on a vacation and my breeder cousin called me disgusting. I spent a lot of money on an all-inclusive luxury 10-day vacation to Grenada. We have a small villa with a butler, a private pool, and a hot tub. It's for my husband's 28th birthday, and I spent over a year waiting for it, and we leave in 2 weeks. Anyway, my breeder cousin, 26 female like me, with 2 kids by her loser high school boyfriend, called me, quote, absolutely disgusting spending that much on a trip, end quote. And, quote, you've changed since the book and movie deals. You're not the girl I used to know, end quote. Mind you, I only told her this because she asked me to watch her kids, and I told her I'd be out of town. She asked where, and I told her. Then she asked how much that would cost, and freaked when I told her. She said she could feed her kids for months with that kind of money. I told her I understand, but that I made the decision not to have kids, and to save my money wisely on a daily basis so I can afford to take extremely nice vacations twice a year. I'm so tired of no one in the family being happy for me, ever, even though I don't brag. They all have more kids than they can afford and little to no disposable income as a result, even the high earning ones. So please, Childfree, let me brag for just once. I bought myself a 4-bedroom new construction home with no help from anyone, and I'm going to Jamaica in January for 2 weeks, and I'm dropping $14,000 on that. So I guess I'm going straight to HE double hockey sticks. Shrug. No one is happy for you when you're 26, high earning, happily in love, and child free. Frowny face. I love when, quote, you're not the person you used to be, end quote, really means, quote, I was happier when you were as broke and miserable as I am, end quote. Also applies to weight loss and higher education. I have those comments thrown at me by my own mother. Same. Recently my mom was like, quote, this isn't who you are, end quote. And when I told my friend about it, she was like, quote, I've known you for 10 years and this is exactly who you are, end quote. LOL. My mom is also a narcissist and literally can't process that I've grown and improved as a person since moving out. Wow. She and my deceased mother must have been cut from the same cloth. This is gaslighting par excellence. They can't stand it when we grow in the ways that we want to and get strong and away from their mentality. I really don't understand these comments. Like, of course you were a different person in the past. That's the whole point of life. If you're the same person for 50 years, you probably have a plethora of issues you need to address. Also, please tell us what you do for a living. I am a New York Times best-selling author. Laughing. Heck yes. Congrats on the book and the movie deals. Hope you enjoy your upcoming trips. A shame this forum is anonymous, or I'd ask you what your books is or are. Fiction, non-fiction, genre? Historical fiction merged with coming-of-age stories are my specialty. Young Abe Lincoln, first kiss. But he's a vampire hunter? Winky face. I'm 28, underemployed as crap. All I can say is good for you. People look at you like you have 3 heads when you use finances as a reason for not wanting to procreate. Frick that and frick your family. I'm happy for you, random stranger. At 28, heck, 35, I still didn't have my finances straight. We just bought a house last year. Now 40 years old and a first-time homeowner. We are finally in a stable position where we don't have to sacrifice things to pay our bills. Why would we throw a wrench in that by having a child? Exactly my logic. I feel like I got a golden ticket. I've escaped wage slavery, which made myself a prisoner in my own house. I like that people are normalizing that there's more to life than work, work, work. I don't want to have a kid because I don't want to have to work all day and come back home to more work. Yes, exactly. I want freedom to travel, learn, have hobbies, become more involved in the community, try out different skill sets, even if they don't pay well. Just live effortlessly and have a wide range of experiences. You only live once. I'm 31 and I'm hoping we're able to buy our first house within the upcoming years. I'm also sick of the people that think we're loaded because we don't have kids. I'm not loaded. Yet. Winky face. Original poster. My sister-in-law acts the same way. She gets jealous when people bring up their lake lots or vacations. I remember when we came back from our Hawaii honeymoon, she got upset because we didn't gush about her pregnancy. Rolling my eyes. I took my brother, who is also child-free, and our partners on a trip to the mountains last weekend for his 40th birthday. While hardly $9,000, I splurged a bit on the Airbnb and restaurants because that's the fun of vacations. When he opened the invite with all the trip details, my mom pitched a fit because I, quote, made her look bad, end quote, by giving him an expensive present. It was super awkward for everyone and kind of took the joy out of the moment. Why are people like that? Well, clearly I like him better than you do, Mom. Always twist the knife. Smiley face. Glad to hear I'm not the only child-free person struggling to do better financially and buy a house and whatnot. LOL. My husband and I are both 28 right now and won't be able to afford a house for a few years at least. Especially not with astronomical overpricing that just seems to go up and up every year. Crying. Congrats on making it there. I hope I can do the same by the time I'm 40. Haha. It took a long time to knock down debt we both had. He had way more credit card bills than me, and I was able to pay one off for him early on, but he still had to work on the rest. Now we each only have one credit card, plus student loans. If we didn't have our student loans, we would have so much more money right now. But budgeting helps. Not having a huge social life helped us a lot more. 35 and my life is just beginning to come together. Child-free, happily single, new job with decent pay and full benefits, a first for me. And I inherited a house and mortgage last year. I'm still broke for now, but the future actually looks brighter for the first time in a long while. We have a lot of time in front of us. I got divorced out of the blue at 30 and started again. My therapist is the same. She divorced and decided to become a therapist, and she's also an immigrant. We're never alone. Person. I have good thing that begets positive emotions. Vengeful parent. Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. LOL, it's so crazy when families say, oh, but no one's financially ready for kids. You'll never be ready, end quote. Basically, just do it because you only live once. That's actually insane. I've noticed here that any job that statistically employs more females, especially healthcare, but excluding doctors, is most likely to be part-time or full-time, but on contract. I'm 30 in a few weeks and I've never had a permanent job. I never received government benefits during COVID because I was ineligible. So I've been paying rent, bills, etc. for nearly a year with my own money. There's no way in heck I would be able to if I had to support potatoes with that money too. No one is happy for you when you're 26, high earning, happily in love, and child free. Can affirm that they're still not happy for you when you're 33, high earning, happily in love, and child free. The lack of social support among family and friends is palpable. Good for you taking that vacation. Sounds awesome. They're all salty. Halo. Not our problem. Honestly, I think it gets worse as you age. I dread birthdays because it always triggers my family to remind me about my biological clock. It feels to me like a lot of people only start valuing having kids as an accomplishment as you get older, for short. You go on a vacation or get a degree and people are like, quote, cool, but when are you gonna settle down? End quote. And Karen gets pregnant and everyone is like, congratulations! 2 million Facebook likes. Wow, I think you're making way more than me, and I've been in tech for my whole life, and I'm 57. I must be doing something wrong. Smiley face. Book and movie deals? Do tell. Haha, I'm really lucky. I was making literally nothing before the book sold though. The arts are feast or famine. Just say sis, if you don't want to know, don't ask, end quote. Some people just can't handle the truth. Even if the original poster said 2K, I'm sure they would still freak out. But to take an entire family on vacation for a week, you are looking at least that much. She could have said $30 and the breeder would still freak out. I'm happy for you, smiley face. You deserve to have a nice trip. Enjoy! I'm surprised she even dared to ask how much you spent. It's like if she was looking for a reason to get angry at you. Please feel free to adopt me at any time and I'll gladly go on holidays with you. LOL. Quote, looking for any reason to get angry, end quote. People love doing this. It's annoying. Yeah, I thought that was kind of rude. I bet the original poster doesn't go asking how much diapers or whatever things the kids need cost. And then telling her, oh, that's disgusting. I could do so much traveling with that money. She's just jealous.